Hey everybody, my name is Ashley Rush and I'm an independent creative memories advisor located in North Carolina. Today I am coming back with a Create With Me. I think that's a series. I'll have to come back and check my content. But essentially, I took our brand new Scrap Happy 2.0 collection and I just started cutting and creating, and I used the new border maker cartridge, and I had a lot of fun. I would love to hear what you guys thought about my thought process, if there was things you would have changed while you were creating for yourself. But yeah, I mean, and I guess that's about it. Be kind as you watch. I'm a bit of a mess sometimes, and I talk to myself a lot. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you later. All right, guys, I am starting this adventure with my border maker system, including the brand new double Rickrack chain, which is a really fun design. I've also got my Scrap Happy 2.0 designer paper pack and the accent paper pack. I have to show you guys this. And then, of course, my tape runner. I'm sure I'll bring my trimmer in here. But guys, the accent pack is foiled. So we've got like one side of plain, and then whoo, look at that shine. So you get 6 sheets total, one side being plain, one side being foily. They're so much fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them in this video, but you never know. So I have these. I also have a couple of sheets of cardstock on standby. We'll see what I use as I get going. I think the first thing I want to do is start cutting some Rickrack chains using my brand new border maker cartridge. I think there's an idea forming in my head. I'm not entirely positive if it's going to work out yet, but let's do it. So I'm going to cut maybe twice with various sheets of paper. So I've got this really beautiful blue first. So when you're finished cutting, you get 2 beautiful Rickrack strips. These are going to be a lot of fun to play with, I think. And I want a bunch of them in a bunch of different colors. I ended up punching from 3 colors. I can't decide if I want to do a 4th. If I do, I might come back and punch from this light blue. But I think for now I have enough. So I'm just going to clean up a little bit. I do want to point out the punch poop for this punch is super fun. So you get 2 types. You get a straight edge type with kind of like a hilly mountain. And then you get these teeny little squiggles. Aren't these cute? I'm sure we can find something to do with these little squiggly guys. All right, my next idea, I can't decide if I want to mount like white cardstock on top of purple, or if I want to mount a purple square on top of here. I'm going to start by doing, I think, a white square on top of purple. I'm going to cut this down to 10 by 10. Whoopsies. Got a bit of my Tropic Time stuff popping in here. Alright, so I pull my trimmer out. Just going to take 2 inches off, and then I'm going to give that a quarter turn and take another 2 inches off. Okay, so that gives me a 10 by 10 white square, and in my head I'm going to mount that right in the center of my purple paper so that I create like a frame effect here. You could save some paper, do the same thing, but cut a 10 by 10 square out of the middle and then just have the frame left and layer that on top of a white piece of cardstock. I'm being lazy today, so I'm going with this route, lots of layers. Alright, now here's where the fun is going to begin. I've not tested this yet. I don't know if this is going to look good, but in my head, I'm going to create sort of like a weaving effect, but I don't want it to be like the full length. So, like this guy, I want to cut like a little more than 2 inches off, maybe like 2 1/4. Alright, I'm actually going to do that with another one. Bloop. I'm not trying to be super exact. Alright, then what if I took, let's see, like green. What if I took like 3 1/4 off of this one? And then I'll need another green. Now I'm gonna find my orange. I don't know, maybe this one I'm just gonna take like 4, a little bit more than 4. Again, guys, I'm winging this. It's all kind of like off the cuff. I don't know if what I have in my head is going to work, but I'm going to try. I'm going to set this bad boy aside for a little bit. All right, and then in my head, makes me sound like a crazy person. I've got one of my little Rickracks here. And then the next one. Then the next one. But then I'm going to kind of make a little weaving thing. So I'm going to pull my green strip up. I'm going to lay this blue one down. Make like a corner. Put my green one back. Now I've got to bring the green in. And this time the green, I need to slide. Now, if I would just use some like repositional adhesive and tack down these ends, this weaving would be so much easier. But right now I'm just kind of even seeing if I like the look, which I do. Now, where'd my little short orange one go? Right, so then this one needs to go underneath the green. I don't know, what do you guys think of that? Except I can't do it, but I like the idea. Just like a simple corner. This is like a really bright and fun page. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out my repositionable adhesive and work on getting this really nicely woven. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put a little bit of adhesive on the tail end of this piece of Rickrack. Okay. I'm gonna lay the green here. Just experimenting with turning, you know, the right angles. Well, it's pretty much the same. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing with this orange piece of Rickrack, putting just a little bit of adhesive on the ends. Ooh. So you create different shapes depending upon which Rickrack you used. And then do I start it? Maybe like that. Yeah, sure. Why not? Now I'm going to take my blue Rickrack here. This is the second blue one. I'm going to give myself I can actually go ahead and put it several places throughout because I only need to weave this once. Right. Now I can actually adhere my little green piece down. Again, just the end. All right, I'm just going to follow the pattern. I need to find my green piece. Now, for the first one, the green was on top. The center line was on top of the bottom piece. So now I need to make sure that my side pieces go on top. So I'm going to put some adhesive down. Whoopsies. Right. Can pull this guy up. And I'm just going to tuck my green piece. Alright. And then the last one, once again, this one is just going to kind of be tucked underneath of this one. Oh guys, I talked all the way through that and then still did it wrong. What was I thinking? No, I did it. What did I do? Nope, I did it wrong. Silly me. I need to pull these guys down. Okay. I'm going to give myself a little more adhesive here. Okay. Pull these suckers down. Can fold that guy's back up. And then my last one will be adding my orange piece, and this one will go underneath of that center. So since I will be done weaving, I'm going to go ahead and come back, put a little bit of adhesive on my outside strips. Maybe that'll keep me from pulling the wrong strips up. Okay, same thing, a little bit of adhesive. Just finishing up with that last loose end. And the weaving part is done. So are we happy with this on a purple paper? I can also trade out maybe onto a blue. Oh, that's different. That gives it a different vibe for sure. I'm not sure if it's because of the stripes or if it's because of the blue. I kind of like it. This gives me just like fun little kid vibes. This brings me, I think, more to like little boys and playing outside. We could also put it on like a piece of cardstock. So I do not like it on that piece at all. Maybe keep the purple, but just go to the purple ice cardstock. I mean, it's a choice. I think my favorites are either the purple designer paper or the blue. I mean, that one's really fun. Or it can come out of left field. What if I bring in like, a bright yellow? Oh boy, that is bright. So I think I'm gonna stick with the blue. What do you guys think? Am I making a good choice or no? So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive in each corner. Little bit in the middle there. And I'm gonna do my best to center this on the paper. That looks good to me. All right, and then we've got a really fun base page. Now it'd be really cool if you did this twice, and then you could have, you know, one would face this direction, and then you could have a second come up on the opposite side, would be in opposite sort of diagonal corners. Same here, this side, and then corner up here. Or I mean, I guess you could also even do side-by-side corners, so lower right and lower left. Lots of great options. And then there's plenty of space for photos here as well. You could mat them, help bring out some of these colors, or just put them directly on your paper. Wow, I don't know if you guys can really see the space around me right now, but things just kind of exploded. I made a huge mess, but I had a lot of fun. What did you guys think of that page? It's relatively simple. It's easy to turn into a 2-page spread. The worst part is that finicky little like lacing there in that bottom corner. As you can see, even I, who was trying to like teach you guys how to do it, I messed up, but I figured it out, I fixed it, and whatever, voila, it was all right. For this particular layout, repositionable is going to be your friend. You're going to want to be able to like lift things up and rearrange and all of those things. So I love repositionable for this exact reason. All right, guys, I think that's pretty much it for me today. No huge announcements. I know last week I kind of rambled and revealed things and all sorts of fun stuff was going on, but today I just want to invite you guys to connect with me via Facebook or Instagram. I am posting daily content there, and it's the best place to reach me one-on-one and send messages. You guys can find a list of my events, both in person and virtual, though I haven't posted my virtual stuff yet, on my Scrap with Ash website. And then as always, if there was anything in this video that you love and just have to have, please check out my Creative Memories website. And if you love everything Creative Memories, let's talk about having you join my team, start making commissions on your own purchases. All right, guys, I look forward to seeing you guys all again next week. Bye!